Ever wonder what to do with the 4x6-inch sheets of paper I include in my kits? This is Rachel from Sweet Bee Paper Co., and I'd love to show you 3 separate projects to make with these sheets of paper. This is a series of 3 videos where I'll show you how to create 3 different projects with some variations. So make sure you check out the other videos and let's get crafty. In this video, we're going to take our 4x6 sheet of paper and make 3 separate tags with it. One to decorate, to use to slide in and out of a pocket, one to decorate an envelope with, and one we're going to reinforce and use to wrap with washi tape and yarn to send to a pen pal. So the first thing I'm looking at is the pattern on the paper and which one will look okay for my tags. I don't want to use something with lettering going the opposite way or stripes that might not look right. So once you've picked out your paper, we're going to cut it. We're going to cut it into 2-inch by 3-inch rectangles. So basically we're going to cut this into thirds, and a way you could do that if you don't have a paper cutter is to fold it like how I just did. I had cut along the lines, and I'm going to set up my paper cutter and get those cut though. Okay, now that we've got our 3 tags cut, I want to cut the corners off so they look more tag-like. So I've got a tag that came off of a t-shirt I purchased, a tag that out of a set that I have. So I'm just going to hold up my tags against that and cut them. You can also use a ruler and just measure the same distance on both sides. There is no right or wrong way to cut the corners off of your tags, whatever works for you. I've even made this template for some of the bigger tags I make that works pretty well. So I'm just going to hold my tag up and snip off the little corners at the top. There you go. So I'm just going to snip off the top corners of the other 2 tags and we'll continue. So the paper I used for these tags isn't cardstock. It's not very thick, but it's also not very sturdy. So if I want to wrap something around it, I might want to put something on the back to help make it sturdy. So for one of these projects, we'll do something that will make it sturdy. Another one will use tea-dyed paper, more for decoration, and one we'll leave blank because we'll use that to decorate an envelope and we won't need that sturdy backing to it. So some things you could back your tags with are vintage book pages, paper bags, lunch bags, music papers, other book pages. I tea stained some computer paper, matte paper, ledger paper. You could use those on the back of it too. That would be really pretty. And then for something to really stabilize those tags, you could use cereal boxes, bacon boxes. Check for things around your house that you can use on your tags. So for one of my tags, I'm going to use the tea stained paper. I'll use my glue stick to put a layer of glue on the back and stick it on there. A couple tips for this: try to put your tag on the edge of a paper. That way that's one less side you have to cut out. And also make sure you take something and really press that paper into the paper you're gluing on. That way you get a really good stick with it. Next, I'm going to glue the other tag to the back of my cardboard box. For this, I used the craft liquid glue. The cardboard has a slick coating on it, and I wasn't sure how well the glue stick would hold on to it, and the craft glue seemed to work really well for this. The craft glue I'm using is Barely Art Precision Craft Glue. I found this on Amazon. I'll have all of my glues and some of my supplies listed below. So while my other two tags are drying, I'm going to go ahead and take that third tag that I'm not backing and start decorating it. So you can do anything you would like with this. I'm going to ink the edges up with it, get it decorated, and I'm actually going to put it on an envelope for some mail art. After I get my tag decorated, I added it to my envelope. I think it turned out really cute. Next, I'm going to cut out my other two tags off of the box and the tea stained paper. So for my tea stained paper tag, I'm actually going to decorate the tea stained side. And with this too, you can do whatever you like to it. Stickers, stamp it, you can ink the edges. I want to use this in a letter to a pen pal, so I'll probably make another pocket so I can slide it in and out for something for them to keep. And the top, I'll probably put an eyelet in and do some yarn around it. You have so many possibilities with how you decorate these. Have fun with it. Try something new. So I'm just going to ink the edges on the back, and I really like how this tag turned out. So for my tag with the cardboard on the back, I put an eyelet at the top, and I want to send a little bit of yarn to my pen pal. So what I'm going to do is take my card and I'm going to cut slits in the side to insert the yarn. That way it will hold it so I can wrap the yarn around the tag. So to get the yarn started, just pull one of the ends through the little slit that you cut and start wrapping. So when you're done winding your yarn around, you can tuck the other end into one of the slits that you cut. On the other end of my tag, I decided to send my pen pal some washi tape. Since I have both of my tags done, I decided to add a little bit of yarn at the top of both of them through the eyelets, and they look really nice. So here are all three tags that we decorated, and all three of these we were able to make from one 4x6 sheet of paper. You can decorate or use your tags however you like. You don't have to make these three specific ones. I just wanted to be able to show you 3 different ways you could use your tags. I hope you enjoyed the video. Tag me and let me know if you make them. I hope you have a great day. Bye.